But I always
it's amazing. It's self-recovery, regenerative, miraculous healing. Yeah, it's miracles by the mercy of God and I. It's amazing. Do you remember that it broke actually last week? It's probably the other one. Yeah.
Something I don't know. But my sister, younger sister, she's just been Buddhist or something, but not like that. Probably she come here and do service. She also started you know, like a natural, no? You spend all day. And his mentality, you know, always if here comes somewhere like this, then natural, you know.
She's on first time, during the Diwali she came. She keeps you always busy.
Oh, yeah. Control the mind.
I saw you. You live in North. In Amsterdam, North.
No.
Somewhere in Amsterdam. I don't know exactly. There is one Indian restaurant over there. I saw you were walking, crossing.
So it's
I was just gonna flirt for
okay, this is
you play it? No, but not today. I mean, now there are so many American players here, so. Chidaleka is playing with Dando, yeah, so. But we have also. I met out there, yeah. You meet there. Can you, somebody should start, can you ask Mamaji Chidaleka so she can play in Uganda because she's going to play? Not too close, shouldn't be too loud. Hare Hare self.
I think it's cold. You think no, no.
It's
Sing more. You're welcome. The live stream? Yeah.
Yes.
Just the curtain.
It's on live stream.
Good. All right. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for coming on this special day. It's the Disappearance Day of our beloved founder Acharya, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupāda. Ki Jai! The founder and the Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And on this special day that Srila Prabhupada returned to Krishna, we are of course honoring and celebrating him, and we will have a program. Now we will sing the Samsara prayers in the evening melody, and after that we will have the opportunity to all of us to share some realizations. If you want to, you don't have to. And we will also read something about Srila Prabhupada's life and disappearance. And then we will sing the special bhajan which we always sing on the disappearance days. Who knows that bhajan? Yeah. And the exact moment that Srila Prabhupada left this mortal world, his body, was 7:25 evening. So that's around that time, 7:20, we should start the singing of the prayer. And then Vijay Prabhu is making some flowers, petals. If you want, again, you don't have to, but if you like, then you can come up to Srila Prabhupada or this Prabhupada, and offer a flower and maybe a prayer of your businesses. Yeah, we do this instead of the Pushpanjali offering, more like one-on-one, more personal. Yeah, and after that we will do the Damodar Astakam, which we all know and love, offering the light. And after that we will take Prashana, which is now being offered. So that's more or less the program, and thank you again for coming. This day is always different, not that many people, but it's very, very smooth. So, do we have the, yes, yeah, good. And a special welcome to Chitralekha Dasi from, the south of Holland. Yeah, it's nice. It's here, for inspiration and to give and get inspiration. Yes? Motivation. En ook heel leuk, wat is je name? Madhukantadas. Waar woon je normaal maar weer? Bali. Ja, toch? Oh, Bali. Ja, we hebben hem niet gezien, maar we zijn gewoon een Hollandse jongen, ben altijd welkom. Ja, heel fijn dat je er bent. En wacht, Bas, ik dacht laatst nog aan je. Ik dacht echt gewoon, ik zou bij hem gaan en nu ben je ook op deze speciale dag bij hem. Heel fijn. Ja, mooi. En Salome ook welkom en everyone welkom. He is from Bali. He's a Dutch devotee from Bali. Okay, let's go.
Ja.
Wat niet daar waar woont?
Nee,
Gaan we gewoon. Oké, ja. Ja, dus we gaan naar dan. Goed. Hare Krishna. So thank you so much for participating. Hare Krishna. There he is again. That's everyone. Hi, all. Welcome. So now we would like to put our energy and our attention to some memories or realizations that you may have about Srila Prabhupada. Now we can start with reading a little bit from the Srīla about Srila Prabhupada's life. Then you had an idea, but you're busy now. So I'm going to be able to read it. I don't have to read it. Maybe you can read it. Huh? I can please then.
Srila Prabhupada Disappearance. On November 14th, 1977, at 7:30 p.m., in his room at the Krishna Balaram Mandir in Vrindavan, Srila Prabhupada gave his final instruction by leaving this mortal world and going back to Godhead. His departure was exemplary, because his whole life was exemplary. His departure marked the completion of a lifetime of pure devotional service to Krishna. A few days before the end, Srila Prabhupada had said he was instructing as far as he could, and his secretary had added, "You are the inspiration." "Yes," Prabhupada had replied, "that I shall do until the last breathing." Prabhupada's last breathing was glorious, not because of any last-minute mystical demonstration, but because Srila Prabhupada remained in perfect Krishna consciousness. Like grandfather Bhishmadev, he remained completely collected and noble and great, teaching until the end. He was preaching that life comes from life, not from matter. And he was showing that one should preach with every breath he has. The many devotees who crowded the large room bore witness that up to the very end, Prabhupada remained exactly the same. There was nothing suddenly incongruous with what he had previously shown and taught them. At the time of his departure, therefore, he was teaching how to die, by always depending on Krishna. Prabhupada's passing away was peaceful. During the evening of November 14th, the Kaviraj asked him, "Is there anything you want?" And Prabhupada replied faintly, "Kuch icha nahi, I have no desire." And his passing away was in the perfect situation, in Vrindavan with devotees. A few months previously, a young girl, the daughter of one of Prabhupada's disciples, had passed away in Vrindavan, and personally associated with Krishna, he had said, "Yes, anyone who leaves his body in Vrindavan is liberated." Of course, Vrindavan also means the state of pure Krishna consciousness. As Advaitacharya had said of Lord Chaitanya, "Wherever you are is Vrindavan." This was also true of Srila Prabhupada. Had Srila Prabhupada passed away in London, New York, or Moscow, therefore his destination would have been the same. As Lord Krishna states in the Bhagavad Gita, "One who is always thinking of me, surely he attains to me." But because Vrindavan Dham is the quintessential realm of Krishna consciousness within the universe, the ideal place of departure from this world. And so it was yet another exemplary feature of Srila Prabhupada's life that he went back to Godhead with Vrindavan as his last junction. Those Vaishnavas who had taken the vow never to risk leaving Vrindavan could see that Srila Prabhupada, after sacrificing everything, including the benefit of residing in Vrindavan, to deliver the fallen souls in the most God-forsaken locations of the world, had returned to the holy land of Vrindavan, and from there had departed for the original abode of Lord Krishna in the spiritual sky. As stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam, anyone who executes service in Vrindavan certainly goes back home, back to Godhead, after giving up his body. Srila Prabhupada's departure was also perfect because he was chanting and hearing the holy names of God. Thus, the Supreme Personality of Godhead was present at Srila Prabhupada's passing, just as he was at the celebrated passing away of Bhishma Dev, who said, "Despite his being equally kind to everyone, he has graciously become before me while I'm ending my life, for I am his unflinching servitude." As Lord Krishna came before Bhishma Dev, assuring him and everyone else that Bhishma was returning back to Godhead on leaving his body, so the Lord in his incarnation of Namavatar, that Hare Krishna mantra, was present for Srila Prabhupada's departure. Srila Prabhupada's life had been dedicated to spreading the holy name to every town and village, and for every month he had been surrounding himself with the holy name. For his passing away, he especially wanted to fill the room with devotees chanting Hare Krishna, and Krishna fulfilled that wish. Srila Prabhupada therefore departed under the most favorable circumstances possible, in the most sacred place, Vrindavan, surrounded by Vaishnavas, chanting the holy name. An ideal spiritual teacher, Acharya, always acts in such a way that others may follow his example. As Srimad Bhagavatam states, these great souls who cross over the ocean of birth and death by taking shelter of the boat of the lotus feet of Krishna, miraculously leave the boat on his side for others to use. And Srila Prabhupada's disappearance, by its by his perfect example, affords all conditioned souls the means for meeting the greatest of all dangers. An auspicious death is not merely a matter of psychological adjustment, so that one may die without regret or without becoming unduly upset. The real point is that at the time of death, the soul must leave the body and take its next birth. Only the Krishna conscious soul can leave this world of birth and death and attain an eternal, blissful life in the spiritual world. Therefore, one's life is tested at death.
No.
So now we will do an arti for the Lordship.
Okay, please devotees stand up.
Yeah, whoever is not sitting now.
Shri Krishna Balaram Ki Jai,
Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupāda ki ISKCON Devotee Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupāda ki Jai Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupāda Paramahamsa Parivrajaracharya Statar Satu Shri Srimad His Divine Loving Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupāda ki Jai Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupāda Paramahamsa Parivrajaracharya Statar Satu Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Gaur Kishore Das Bhavaji Maharaj ki Jai Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupāda Paramahamsa Parivrajaraka Acharya Stotra Satu Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki Jai Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupāda Paramahamsa Parivrajaraka Acharya Astotra Satu Shri Srimad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Bhavaji Maharaj ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Ramacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Sri Rupa Sri Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath
Shri Jeev, Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Sat Goswami Prabhu Ki,
Jai.
Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivas, Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki,
Jai.
Shri Shri Pancha Tattva Ki,
Jai.
Shri Shri Karuna Nitai Gaura Chandra Ki,
Jai.
ISKCON Amsterdam Ki,
Jai.
Shri Shri Pragna Shingadev Ki,
Jai.
Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Lalita Vishakha Devi Ki,
Jai.
Shri Shri Yashoda Damodar Ki,
Jai.
Ganga Mayamuna Devi Ki,
Jai.
Tulasi Devi Bhakti Devi Ki,
Jai.
Sri Harinam Sankirtan Ki,
Jai.
Transcendental Book Distribution Ki,
Jai.
Nittai Gaur Premanande, Srila Prabhupada's Transcendental Disappearance Day Ki,
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada Ki,
Jai.
Gaur Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Okay, so normally we would now sing in Srinagar, but we have about 10 minutes for realizations before we have to sing Yanila Premadana. So is that a problem? Where's
What problem with what?
not to sing Shingadev now, unless we only be singing. Let's talk about Prabhu. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we were reading a little bit from the Lilamrita. Now it would be nice if we want, we can share a little bit of our personal gratitude and realizations about Srila Prabhupada and the meaning of Srila Prabhupada in our personal lives. So is there anyone who would like to share something about that? And it's just, I can be very brief because we are with many and the time is always too short. But just give us some, or give Srila Prabhupada some words of gratitude.
Very good. I need to stand. I'll make it short. Yeah.
And Sankati Prabhu is our temple poet, and he's going to recite a poem.
Yeah, well, actually, I also wanted to say something, but because we only have 10 minutes.
Yeah, for everyone, at least for now.
Can't we extend? Can we extend?
We have to sing this.
Okay, then I'll just keep it with my plan. The title of the poem is Srila Prabhupada. He came across the ocean with a superhuman mission to liberate the people from this world of hollow dreams, establishing the culture of a genuine tradition. He sacrificed his livelihood and went to great extremes. With unsurpassed devotion and determined to succeed, he patiently endured many troubles on his way, presenting holy scriptures and the teachings of need, reminding us of Krishna in whatever he would say. His generous endeavor was a truly matchless gift, an act of real compassion just to save the fallen souls, to shine a spotless light on a society adrift, reveal its lower nature and its God-forsaken goals. An unrelenting warrior that showed us who we are, an example of humility without a false facade, demolishing the darkness like an ever-shining star. I offer my obeisances to Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you so much. Who else? You can come up there if you don't mind. Don't be shy. This is your chance for expressing. Yes, you can. Yes.
Take your permissions and blessings. Or accept my gratitude as well to Srila Prabhupada. Yeah, also the Guru Prabhupada.
Thanks to them, we are all assembled here. It's our great fortune. If Shiva wouldn't be here, what would we all? Yeah, Prabhupāda in Hurricane, famous song, famous text. What can be said? I mean, there are a lot of things to say, but to be said. And like Prabhu has mentioned, a nice text which points out particular characteristics of Prabhupada. But what my main concern is not so much as Prabhupada itself as person, but he has given us. And especially his instructions, which are so clear, but it's not always there to everyone. And sometimes I have discussions with devotees or particular instructions they don't like to hear. It's a painful aspect, yes, painful of individuals. We are living individuals. You have to make choices, and choice has consequences. It's something which you all have to consider for yourself. In relation to your Prabhupada and your own spiritual development. I have made my commitment. I have made my commitment. There are things I need to do. Regularly repeat. Commitment, dedication, and determination. Thanks to Jai Gopal Prabhu, he gave one example in his personal life story. He said one thing, Jai Prabhupada, I'm never turn my back on you. This is one association which I had with him. And that thing also not properly in my ear. And that's also what I said to Prabhupada in 93. But then the tough times came. But still, it didn't deter my determination. I think only Shiva was base appearing more and more. Although Shiva is not present here with us, but follow his instructions. Try to fulfill his desires and see what happens. He will come, he will appear in your dream and he will instruct you and show you the right things. That's my personal experience. I heard it formerly in Raj, with Yoga Maharaj, where everybody shared his personal realizations of Prabhupada. And then one thing was mentioned, that Prabhupada comes regularly to everyone. In the dreams, to instruct, show his kindness. Yes, at that time I was thinking I didn't have that fortune. But someday he came. Thanks to his kindness to show me, at least, he didn't disappear. He's still there with us, everybody who tries to follow him. Sincerely, yours, Prabhupada.
Maybe one of the ladies? I don't think I will first the old ones and
Not to hear from you.
well, Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada. Well, for me, Srila Prabhupada is a very dear friend, and especially because I have this little machine with all the lectures, and I just turn it on, and Prabhupada starts talking to me, and it's always crystal clear, it's always uplifting, it's always helping my mind to come to essential points that that I want my life to be about. And this great magnanimity of Srila Prabhupada that he really deeply dove into the instruction of his Guru Maharaj. I'm hearing also many classes of other devotees, and
what I sometimes hear also is that Prabhupada did much more than what he could have done. He could have written one English book and then he had preached in English. He could have made one disciple. He would have done it. But he never stopped. He always went on and on, even in his mature old age. He traveled. He crossed the sea. He went beyond the heart attacks. He had to sit in between the crazy people of this of America, of this world. And he tolerated it. You know, I was saying the other day also in another talk, Srila Prabhupada, he would stand in line for the bathroom with the others. He would have his thumb shower just waiting until all the hippies had showered. He would just be waiting. I mean, just that. It's so endearing. He's so pure, and he is embodying the pure life of the pure soul. He's giving us that example. I don't know how to sit, but anyway, somehow I'm still sitting here, and that's thanks to you, Srila Prabhupada, for your unending kindness, patience, and also your enthusiasm, because I'm like a passionate person, and when I see Srila Prabhupada and hear him, how enthusiastic he's preaching, it always gives me so much energy, and I think it will stay with me, hopefully, till the end of my life. I also have made this commitment. I tried other things, Srila Prabhupada, I'm a big fool, still, but I have your guiding light of your instructions, and I'm trying especially to go for Harinam and book distribution, because those are the gateways to which the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu can flood to all the Christian souls. So I pray that you will always give me that taste of sharing whatever I have given, and that I may always make you smile somehow. Thank you. Now we will sing a special song. If anyone here wants to sing it? Huh? You can? You do?
I want the mic.
You want, yes, but probably we have to sing a song now.
Okay.
After, okay?
Okay.
Yes? Yes. So is there anyone here who's familiar with Yanila Premadana?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to sing? Okay. Let's go. Can you play also? I can play for you.
Yes.
But we need
We have this on the board, huh?
yeah, we have it. We're supposed to have it.
On the big side, maybe?
Otherwise, it just Krishna.
Maybe it's on the back side of one of these.
Let's just look. Be careful. Look it up.
We have it on the TV.
Yeah, we should have that. Can you?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. So this song is especially sung at Disappearance days of great devotees. Srila Prabhupada actually left his body in 5 minutes from now. If you want, we have this with flowers. Where are you now? Here. You can come forward and you can offer a flower to Srila Prabhupada, you know, as we sing the song. So don't feel shy. Okay. And then you can offer obeisance. Yeah.
प्रभु होता गिरा आचार्य का प्रभु होता अगिला
Yes, translation. Can we scroll? Scroll down. Yeah. Yes, bro, you start.
He who brought the treasure of divine love and who was filled with compassion and mercy, where has such a personality as Advaita Acharya God? Where are my Sarup Damodar and Rup Goswami? Where is Sanatana? Where is Raghunath Das, the savior of the fallen? Where are my Raghunath Bhatta and Gopala Bhatta? And where is Krishna Kaviraj? Where did Lord Goranga, the great dancer, suddenly go? I will smash my head against the rock and enter into the fire. Where will I find Lord Goranga, the reservoir of all wonderful qualities? Being unable to obtain the association of Lord Goranga, accompanied by all these devotees in whose association he performed his pastime, Narottam Das simply
Prabhupada, Disappearance Day.
Yeah.
We can continue with today, Prabhu?
Yeah. Welcome there. You just do this 10 seconds.
Jai Srīla Prabhupada. One day, Prabhupada was translating or working on his scriptures, might be translation something around like 2 a.m. in the morning. Suddenly he calls his devotees and his devotees comes to his room. There are 2 devotees. Then Prabhupada starts saying that, I was so adamant, I did not agree for so much time, even then Krishna requested me to go to this material world. Then Krishna said, I will arrange everything for you. Please go. Still I was adamant saying no, material world is so filthy, so dangerous, I will fall down. I don't want to come to this world. Then Krishna told, no, I will arrange everything for you. I'll make sure you get everything. You please go. And then Krishna personally instructed me and sent me to this material world. That's why I came here.
Wonderful. There's a condition. Krishna said, you just write these books and I'll take care of everything.
And adding to Mataji, one time an interviewer asks, who is giving the motivation to write this many number of books? How are you writing this many books? Then devotees of Prabhupada says Krishna is giving the motivation. Krishna is sitting in his heart and giving the motivation. Then Prabhupada says, no, my devotee doesn't know. Please ignore him. Then what's the answer? Krishna is personally dictating them.
He's writing them.
Yeah, one time the interviewer asked Prabhupada, how are you getting the motivation to write these many books, these many scriptures? The devotees of Prabhupada, who are also sitting on the side, says no, Krishna is giving the motivation to Prabhupada to write all these books. Then Prabhupada said, no, my devotee doesn't know. The fact is, Krishna is not giving the motivation, he is personally dictating and I am just writing it. So, because if you see, Maya or the Kali Yuga is so dangerous, even Parikshit Maharaj was bewildered how the people will live in this material world and in the Kali Yuga. He changed the fate of Maya. In a number of times, if you read his books, we'll come across a situation where it says, I'll kick out the mind. Who has the dare to, confidently say, I'll kick out the mind? I had, waged a war against the mind. Who has that guts, who has the strength to give? Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
No, you understand.
Hare Krishna. My name is Kishore. This is my wife, one guest here. We came on today to our friends and we meet this special devotees yesterday, and we see this as the spirit of Srila Prabhupada here, because we travel maybe 14 years with Harinam Sankirtan in Ukraine, and every day and every moment you see that mercy of Srila Prabhupada is not only in words, in this deal. When he go, she one second. When he go, he give us his deal, and he give with this deal his mercy and powerful. And when devotees sing in the street, and when they give these books, when they talk about Krishna, Srila Prabhupada not only give Krishna right, yes, he say this word, and Srila Prabhupada say what we need to say to people. And I know this because when you in Tamas or Rajas or Sattva, it's no meant you go to the street and you try to give something to people. And Srila Prabhupada came in your heart and came in your world, because you say something and you see it's realization more deep you have. This more deep realization. This message of Prabhupada is non-stop. This is the Harinam Sankirtan moment, non-stop, never. It's only, how to say,
Increasing. Depends.
It depends, we go in this train or not. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna, I'm Subhas. I'm not sure how much eligible or qualified I am to talk about Prabhupada because I don't know much, but definitely my personal and humble obeisances to him for giving me the association of such a big family of devotees. And I, from the bottom of my heart, definitely pray that he always guides every one of us in the path of light towards reaching the feet of lotus feet of Govinda. Yeah, thank you.
Hare Krishna, myself Suraj, even I am not so qualified, but in these many years I have experienced a lot of love and affections and that within that entire community. I still remember some pastimes of Prabhupada, and one pastime is more about a lot of time devotees comes to Prabhupada that this is not good, that is not good, we are facing challenges, and sometimes devotees go away from the ISKCON movement. Prabhupada used to say, just remain connected, just remain connected. If you remain connected, somehow or the other you will cross the ocean of birth and death. I think in this Kali Yuga we also have a tendency, sometimes up and down comes in life, sometimes financially, sometimes spiritually, sometimes family. But the more important part is, somehow or the other we have to remain connected with this process. With the help of devotees, with the help of mercy of Krishna, we can cross the ocean of birth and death. And the other important thing which I liked, one time Prabhupada was, interviewer was asking him that, what will happen, you are doing a lot of this Hare Krishna and talking about the God. If you came to know at the time of death, the God doesn't exist, what will happen? So Prabhupada gave a very fantastic answer. Prabhupada says that even entire life we have the best of the food, we have best of the music, we have the best of the philosophy, and we have the best of the association. So even that's not a problem. We enjoy the entire life. What will happen to you if God exists? You will go to hell. So that was the answer and very short. So if you see this entire moment is about having the best of the food, there is no doubt about it. Wherever we go, we have the best food, the philosophy is good, and whenever we need to dance, temple is always there, the best of the kirtanas, Radha Desh Melos, or wherever Manjari is there, a lot of devotees. We always enjoyed, and somehow if something is there, we always get a spread back that we need to continue. So I think this is the part that keeps us going into the entire moment, and especially for me, I have a lot of ups and downs in life, some spiritually, but something that makes me going is about the kirtan, the association of devotees that reminds me, reminding in my head that let's remain connected. Somehow they are like, it's a common philosophy that even we don't have the qualification in our project, in our office, sometimes when we do things in a group, we automatically like, we get a push and we are able to cross this. So that's why Prabhupada always say that just remain connected and we can cross this cycle of birth and death. Thank you.
Just a few words, that's all right. Days like this make me realize that many times I tend to take it for granted, the knowledge that Srila Prabhupada gave me and the realizations. And I just have to look to my life just before I joined and to see the huge difference that he made in my life. It's quite amazing. And also when I look around now, when you see the whole world, the Krishna unconscious world, and you look at what the people are engaged with, it's actually quite senseless all. If you just live in the material consciousness, take this body to be the real self, and yeah, okay, you have maybe 100 years at most, and that's it, make the best of it, and that's it. It's really very sad, and I'm very grateful that I got the blessing to understand that God exists, that we are eternal beings, and that there's actually happiness beyond that. And yeah, so I hope I can continue on this path. And yeah, last thing was that the first book I read of Srila Prabhupada, I was quite skeptical before I became a devotee. I was an agnostic. I was not an atheist. I was an agnostic, but I was very skeptical about it. I tended to atheism. And the first book I read from Srila Prabhupada was a small booklet, and that very evening I completely turned around. I was immediately convinced about the existence of God and everything. So yeah, that's miraculous. And, who else can do that?
And which book was it?
That was the Tomos Yoga System. Small booklet. Taro Vilochna, you remember him? Dr. Tom from Belgium. He gave it me for free because I met him on the street and I didn't have money. And he said, well, I'll give you a small book then. He first gave me the Krishna book and said, oh, beautiful. And then he said, but when you have money, you go to the temple and you pay for it. I said, I promise.
And did you do it?
Yeah, of course I did. I couldn't wait. I actually devoured the books that very evening, and I couldn't wait until I had some money to go to the temple. And I'm still here.
That's a little story.
Yeah.
It's similar, like one book changed the mind, and sometimes they devotees and social Prabhupada say about if you read one book, you how to say your consciousness is transformed. And then he say one page if you read, yes. If you read one page, you translate, and then one sentences. And devotees say, I don't know, is Srila Prabhupada say, or devotees say, when you touch the book to people, it's true.
I believe that.
Yeah, one day we go with devotees in some kirtana, and I see they stay maybe for 5 people. Yeah, maybe 20 years old. Yeah, and I give, I say, I have a book for you. And one of men he say, oh, okay, interesting, but another he was very angry, and he say, dirty words on my ear, and I speak with this man, and this he allowed shout on me, get out here, something like that. And I don't know how to say it in English. He say, что ты мне туришь эти книги? Why you навязываешь?
Be creative.
Okay, he said,
Try to
push me these
push
books.
me, yeah.
Why you push me these books? And I say, I don't push, I share. I give this book, and he takes this book. He asks share. I see how change his eyes. He share, and he said, I will like read. I will like read. I read Dostoevsky, Tolstoy. I will like another. His friends loud of him. He stay and don't hear nothing. He only stay and speak with me. I want to read this book. Please, what I must do to read this book? Please say me. I say nothing. You only read. He say I need something. Give you. He give the donation here, and he say every day I came and protect your Hare Krishna people. And you are not afraid anybody who came to you. And it was miracle because only I touch him, this book, he mind is transformation.
Let's do some
I was remembering a very short and also very famous pastime that I think they were publishing one Chaitanya Charitamrita book a month or something, and suddenly Prabhupada, like full speed, he translated I think 6 books of Chaitanya Charitamrita in 1 month, and he said, I want them all published by the end of the month. And the boys were like, what? We're doing 1 book a month. How can we do 6? It's impossible, Srila Prabhupada. And the Prabhupada said that. Impossible? That's a word of a fool's dictionary, you know? And I like that so much because he made the impossible possible, you know, for all of us in our lives. So, yeah.
That is indeed an amazing story, a very miracle. It was.
They did it.
They did it, yeah. They did it. They did it in 2 months. He wanted everything, the whole Chaitanya Charitamrita published in 2 months. And in order to do it, they had to really, this is instructive, because we also want to do more for Prabhupada, I'm sure. But then we have to cooperate even more than we already do. They were changing everything. They took the art department, they moved it to Los Angeles, Prabhupada, and then they said to Srila Prabhupada, we want to do it, but you have to please then stay with us for 2 months so we can ask you everything. So Prabhupada said, okay, he would stay. All the painters, all the devotees, they came to Los Angeles, and day and night, people were painting and then falling asleep. And somebody else would come and finish the painting. It was like a production line.
For the illustration.
Yes, but and also it was a very smart move actually, because there were too little time, so somebody gave the idea, I think Ramesh Prabhu, this is Ramesh Prabhu's glory, he said, okay, we can send somebody to India, and he can take pictures of the holy places. So then we have pictures that feel so very nice, filling, and it's beautiful, it's story. So like this, somehow or other, by a lot of surrender, because nobody could say this is my painting. Everyone was just, cooperating. And yeah, they were able to do it. And I was already thinking that I should have asked the prayer mercy for the folks who see burning life because we don't have the Chaitanya Charitamrita in Dutch. In fact, we don't have the teachings of Lord Chaitanya yet, also not. We don't even have a small book translated about Lord Chaitanya in Dutch. And we really would like to make more people know you, Lord Chaitanya. So please, for the pleasure of divine grace, your pure devotee, please somehow or other make it happen, make it possible that we can also publish Lord Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita's masterpiece of what's that, postgraduate study of religion. It's really high level, and people need powerful tools now because Maya is also very strong. So we need to become strong with what he came to give. So please, maybe we can all chant 3 times Hare Krishna for that. That we can somehow together. We need people, translators, paint, nothing is not. Lakshmi, we need also. Yes, fundraising, so much. It's thousands of dollars, euros. But it will be a wonderful feat. So please, can we chant 3 times the mantra for that?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita in het Nederlands. Ki jai! Sri Prabhupada ki jai! Sri Karunanita Gaurachandra ki jai! Gaur family. Right here. Somebody wants to speak something? I know it's not. This is what happened. Somebody wants to share some gratitude to Sri Prabhupada?
Jai Sri Prabhupada. I was just thinking the other day, I was sitting here and chanting, and I kind of dawned on me that if it weren't for Sri Prabhupada, I would have no idea how to serve Krishna. I would just be, I wouldn't know about Krishna, and I would just be wandering around doing whatever I was doing before. So, thanks to Srila Prabhupada, we have this temple, and I get this lovely association with the devotees, and I feel like I have some direction as to how I can serve Krishna properly. So, thank you, Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Jai Srila Prabhupada. I'm a big speaker, so I will keep it short. For me, when I'm reading about previous acharyas, sometimes it sounds so unbelievable, so fairy tale-ish. But just from hearing from Prabhupada's disciples about him, his qualities, I can strongly feel how amazing the devotees of Krishna are, and especially Srila Prabhupada. He is for me love personified, compassion personified, forgiving, merciful, so much, and he is still so much present here that it's for me the proof that all he writes in his books are real and everything is real, and whoever may doubt it, he just has to read Prabhupada's books and he will be convinced. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, one more person. Sorry, but the time is short. In the back.
Hare Krishna, like my other friends said, I'm also not qualified to say, but somehow the other how Prabhupada practiced, so we are in his mission. So we beg and pray that he doesn't leave us, so that we engage in Krishna services and we keep continuing. And yeah, like everybody praised, his books are the most living things that we can see Prabhupada in his writings. So day to day, I think over the years, so for me also Krishna consciousness almost like more than 7 years. So I can say that like if I eat the same thing, it gives me a different meaning and also different perception. So time to time with the experiences always we evolve. So thank you so much for your beautiful writings and the best gifts to us to lead perfect lives and the meaningful lives. Thank you so much, Prabhupada.
Thank you all of you who have been willing to share, and we could continue this for many hours. But in the terms of the time, we will now shift to the next program. It's the offering of the candle to the Krishna, Solar Krishna.
Ja. Zo, kan iemand even die camera bedienen? Can we turn on the lights?
On the light. Turn down the light.
Evening.
Is this okay or is it too dark?
No, it's nice. It's like
Okay. Happy Srīla.
Thank you.
श्री श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की बोलो श्री वृंदावन धाम की बोलो अति पावन कार्तिक मास की
Srila Prabhupada Ji Bhavan ki.
So maybe now we can sing Srīla then, while the prasad is getting. Yeah.
Srila Bhagavan ki. Sri Prahlad Maharaj ki.
boxes. Just take an iron spoon or a wooden spoon. We're not with so many, so we can just sit how we like. Yeah. So today everybody can sit how they like. Well, with certain limitations, of course.
If you stay on this side, you only have to clean this side.
Nah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. You now have to
I
clean
just store this.
You want to bring it with you? Weet je, als je cd van Prabhupāda, dus kan jij dat misschien even ik heb het gedelegeerd. Waar verblijf je gewoon maar de waar verblijf je momenteel?
Naar mijn moeder.
Ja, woon dat al?
Ja.
Kunnen we hier komen zitten? Ja.
Phone this one, phone this one.
Dat was 5 jaar geleden. Ja, dat is wel 5 jaar geleden. Ietsje harder. Ja. Ja,
zachte wind.
Ja, is oké. It's oké. Geen spijt.
Blij zijn, Bali blijft zo doorgaan naar mij.
Ja, dan gooi je hem terug als je geen spijt hebt.
లోకానికి పోయినా కూడా వచ్చింది లోకానికి పోయినా కూడా
Ja, dat is inderdaad wel die wonen in Zwitserland.